Get away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired. This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean in, feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Yes, and it's good to see all of you here. Man, we got so much to talk about, a whole lot to get through. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you all this morning. Power 4 Plus, the new HBCU gaming league, e-gaming league that is. I'm going to talk about that. It's started to form this year. We did talk about it very early on here on the show, but it has finally formed, so we'll talk about that. There's something going on at Twitch that I believe could happen for YouTube content creators, but how would you go about that? We'll talk about that. Tyler Perry is... How you guys remember the allegations of Tyler Perry, right? I knew that these allegations were not going to be the last time we're going to hear about it. Well, apparently there's a huge new update. We'll talk about that. Atlanta doing some big things in the neighborhood for the homeless population. We'll talk about that. Brown Bag Entertainment, the people that create Dr McStuffins, they have done a very big swing, and I'm here for it. The Obamas, they have their presidents are open, but they also have a new deal with Disney, and we'll talk about that. The TV Critics Association, well, it seems like somebody from Variety wants an in-person show. We'll talk about that. And finally, a movie that is going to really tug at your heartstrings about a Black kid with Down syndrome. It's a new movie called Color Book. We're going to talk about all this and more this morning. Let's get to it, because higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see the virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And one thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early rolling.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it out right. But I'm whatever you do, the daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
Early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is Julie Chen Move, as it is a brand new morning. To Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right on this channel right here. A lot happens. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well for each and every single one of you. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do. Got 8 destinations for you all. Let's get to it, everybody. My God, today a lot going on per usual in the world. I'm gonna bring it all to you the best way we know how. Virtual tour style for sure. Live variety, but all with soul. So here we go. We're going to kick it off with this here. So from our good friends at Black PR Wire, by the way, shout out to these guys. They actually do press releases for the culture. Okay, you see arts and entertainment, automotive, business, finance, consumer marketing, corporate affairs, diversity, relations. So if you ever want to know anything that's going on in the world of our culture, blackprwire.com is your place. Okay, I pull a lot of info from this site quite often. Here we go. Play Versus and Urban One announce official name and logo of Historic League Power 4 Plus HBCU Esports League. So there is the logo right there. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Play Versus and Urban One recently revealed the official name and logo of their national HBCU collegiate esports competition, Power 4 Plus HBCU Esports League, building on their landmark February partnership announcement. We talked about that here on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. The companies also shared that 25 premier institutions have already signed on to compete in the inaugural season, kicking off in February 2027, including Bowie State University, Clark Atlanta University, Grambling State University, and Howard University. The full list of participating schools is available here. I'm hoping that Philander Smith College, I don't know about Shorter College, or UAPB is on the list. I'm just hoping. I am hoping. So I will show you all a list here to show you which schools are participating. Okay, so you got Florida A&M University, got University of Maryland Eastern Shore. You have Coppin State University of Maryland. You have Norfolk State University in Virginia, St. Philip's College in Texas, Rusk College in Mississippi, Alcorn State, Mississippi, North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University, North Carolina, Southern University of New Orleans, Louisiana, Central State University, OHIO, Ohio Clinton College, South Carolina, Drake State Community and Technical College, Alabama. Then you have Howard University, of course, Washington, D.C., Clark, Atlanta, Georgia, Johnson C. Smith University, North Carolina, Tougaloo College, Mississippi, Grambling State, Louisiana, Texas Southern University, Texas. Then you have Benedict College, South Carolina, Morris Brown College, Georgia, Livingstone College, North Carolina, Savannah State University, Georgia, Pensole Lewis College of Business, Michigan, Trent Holmes State Community College, Alabama. This is the fifth one here. Bowie State, Maryland, Bowie State University, Maryland, Southern University, Louisiana, Wiley University, Texas, and Kentucky State University, Kentucky. So Arkansas is not in here yet, but hopefully Arkansas will be in here soon. Okay, so just want my state to get some representation, damn it. But moving on, the 3-year partnership establishes a dedicated, fee-free competitive gaming ecosystem within the Play versus College League designed to expand access, visibility, and career pathways for HBCU students nationwide. So, key milestones and timeline: summer of 2026, an advisory committee of esports leaders from participating HBCUs will convene to finalize the league structures and select eligible game tiles. If y'all don't put on some damn Mario Kart, I swear to God. Okay, now I already tried to talk with NBC Universal. They just danced around the question, even though they got Super Nintendo World in Orlando and Hollywood and Japan, even though they're doing Nintendo movies, and even though the Nintendo store is literally right like a couple of steps away from Studio 1A in New York, even though they have all the elements to say to Nintendo, hey, can we bring e-gaming tournaments live to NBC? What the hell? So please put some Mario Kart in there. Fall 2026, a series of HBCU-focused invitational competitions will begin, offering early integration opportunities for founding brand partners. And then February 2027, the Power 4 Plus HBCU Esports League inaugural season kicks off, culminating in a in-person national championship event. This first wave of participating schools is just the beginning, so more schools will be on board soon enough, says Charles O'Donnell, director of collegiate at Play Versus. By partnering with Urban One, we are combining the best-in-class competition with powerful storytelling and national reach. We are building a long-term pipeline that supports students from competition to careers in gaming, technology, and beyond. Now, by the way, I do want to give a shout-out to Major League Gaming. That was a huge platform back in the day that really kicked off the world of e-gaming. Not to mention, too, I want to give a shout out to E-League, that they actually built a E-League studio inside the Turner Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. E-League was airing on TBS. So shout out to Major League Gaming, and also to shout out to E-League as well. The rapid adoption we're seeing from HBCUs across the country affirms both cultural relevance and the economic potential of esports within our community, said Alpha Reese. Associate Vice President of Sales at Urban One. Black consumers continuously drive cultural and commercial trends, and gaming is no exception. By combining Urban One's media reach with Play versus infrastructure, we are creating an unprecedented high-impact platform for partners and brands looking to authentically engage with this highly influential tech-forward audience. Power 4 Plus, HBCU Esports League, aims to bridge the opportunity gap and foster the next generation of Black gamers, creators, and tech professionals. The league provides a rare turnkey system for forward-thinking brands to support diversity in tech while tapping into the immense economic power and loyalty of the Black gaming community. For more information about the Power 4 Plus HBCU Esports League, visit pcl.gg/power4 and media contact press at playversus.com. Well, first of all, congratulations on that. I'm so excited that this is actually happening here. Number two, I think that what this goes to show is that all it takes is the right people willing to do the right thing. That's it. That's absolutely it. I would not be surprised if this gets on TV One, right? Because look at this right here. TV One and Clio TV collectively available in 40 million households. Who's to say they won't do Play Versus or Power 4 Plus e-gaming league tournaments live on TV One? I can definitely see that. Of course, they're not going to say nothing right now about that. But I can definitely see them making it do what it do for sure. Let's see their YouTube channel here. So here it is here. So they got Smash Bros. They got Rocket League. Of course, League of Legends is one of them as well. Overwatch. And we see Full Sail University. Shout out to them. They actually have a Full Sail. They actually have an e-gaming arena at Full Sail University. So shout out to Full Sail. Definitely want to partner with them in the future to do something really, really big. So hopefully I'll be able to do that sometime. Let's see here. We got PUBG, PUBG as well. And then, of course, the Spring Championships 1 month ago. So, like I said, they got some work to do, but I think if they just take it one step at a time, I think they definitely will get there. E-gaming needs to be on primetime television. It does. It does. I will gladly be a Mario Kart commentator. that blue shell just put him way back to 7th position. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay. So shout out to Urban One for making it do what it do with Play Versus to make the Power 4 Plus HBCU Esports League, and hopefully more HBCUs will be a part of that for the many years to come. All right, y'all. Speaking of content creators, check this out from Tube Filter here. Twitch creators can now get certified to earn more trust from potential brand partners. I found this very interesting. Let's get to it. Twitch users can attain badges to identify themselves in chat or celebrate certain games. Now there's a new type of badge available on Twitch. It tells advertisers which creators are certified for brand partnerships on the popular streaming platform. The creator certification, as the new credential is known, is one of several new features unveiled at 2026 TwitchCon Europe gathering in Rotterdam. TwitchCon attendees learned about new ways to stream and reach wider audiences, and the platform's creator community got some monetization upgrades too. Streamers who complete certification requirements will gain access to perks that are not available to other partners and affiliates. The certification program takes form of a new creator camp course that takes about 15 minutes to complete. The lessons cover some sponsorships, one-on-one best practices before moving on to share tips. To share some tips for creating brand suitable content, the course can be found within Twitch's sponsorship portal. Streamers who complete the course are awarded with a profile badge that displays their certified status on its own. The badge has some utility since it helps brands identify creators who possess sponsorship know-how. There are, however, some tangible rewards for certified creators as well. They will get 12 hours of early access to open invite campaigns and training that will help them maximize long-term sponsorship opportunities. The certification program's arrival coincides with the launch of several new exciting sponsorship opportunities on Twitch. A Minecraft Tank Takeover broke new ground by opening sponsor campaigns to affiliate level partners in the world of esports. Riot Games has hosted summertime streaming events for games like 2XKO, Valorant, and League of Legends. Creators who complete their certification courses will be best equipped to take advantage of those opportunities, but for everyone else, there are still plenty of revenue streams available on Twitch. New types of ad breaks, gifting updates, and live shopping experiments are all on the way, so the monetization faucet will keep flowing. So, I was thinking about this. Now, when you get to like 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you get like a check mark. But I was like, what could you do with that? I mean, you know what you could do? No, you couldn't do a star. It would have to be certified CYT. So basically, you can have like a little. Hang on, let's see. Can I do that? Let me see something real quick, y'all. Okay, create a give me a moment, y'all. Create a certified YouTuber YouTube channels which would be different than the mark for when you reach 100,000 subscribers. Okay, let's see what this is going to look like here. You know what? I think I may have to do a separate live on that. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. But I do think it's great that Twitch has that. I think that every platform needs a certified creator badge. So that way brands can know, like, oh, okay, this person is working. Even though they're at 3,000, they're a certified creator. They do have an audience. They are posting consistently, and they are available to, collaborate. So I think that's a great idea. All right. More Braylon Lee's virtual tour live coming up right from the space right here and right now. Here we go. From rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years on to the next 25 years. Tyler Perry's $77 million sexual assault case hits a damaging snag. Accuser Mario Rodriguez is sanctions as the deposition dispute intensifies. Here we go. A legal battle between Tyler Perry and his male sexual assault accuser has taken a pointed new turn, with the accuser now seeking court board sanctions over a deposition dispute that has been building for more than 2 months. The deposition dispute, Mario Rodriguez, who filed a $77 million lawsuit against the director and producer late 2025, alleging sexual assault and sexual battery, claims Perry has resisted sitting for a deposition unless certain questions are formally ruled out beforehand. According to court documents, Rodriguez says Perry's camp insisted both sides agree to avoid any question about whether Perry is or has ever been sexually attracted to men, characterized such questions as irrelevant or inflammatory. Oh my God. Okay. So Tyler, listen. That was in the lawsuit, right? That you texted him at all types of the hours of the day and asking about his relationships, and then invite him over to your house. So based on that line of information, it would be fair to say for them to ask you that question or questions of that energy in a deposition. So I don't think that is really wrong at all. I just don't think that at all. So that's just me. By the way, shout out to Pam Esquire, who was live talking about this, I believe, last night, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to her. Really, really good system. Rodriguez disputes that, framing in his motion-seeking sections. He argues that Perry has faced other male accusers in the past, making questions about his conduct with men potentially relevant to the proceedings. Rodriguez claims he has been attempting to schedule the deposition since April 14th and contends that Perry has failed to appear without justification. Perry's legal team strongly denied the account, asserting that Perry did not skip the deposition and did not refuse any line of questioning. His attorneys described the motion as baseless, characterized the broad lawsuit as financially motivated, adding that Perry's side intends to pursue its own sanctions in response. Well, the original lawsuit claims Rodriguez, who met Perry in 2015 at a gym, has sequentially secured a small role in the 2016 film Boo a Medea's Halloween, filed the civil complaint in December 2025. According to the suit, the alleged incidents occurred in 2018 during separate visits to Perry's home. The complaint alleges that during one encounter, Perry made a sexually explicit comment before groping Rodriguez, and afterward paying him $5,000 of what Rodriguez characterized as an acknowledgement of wrongdoing or hush money. A separate alleged incident following Perry directing Rodriguez's hand toward Perry in a sexual manner, followed by another $5,000 payment. So $10,000 we are up to now. Perry's denial and the counter claims Perry and his representatives have denied every allegation in the suit. Their defense centered partially on the nature of the relationship that followed the alleged incidents. Perry's team maintains that Rodriguez continued to reach out to Perry regularly after 2018 and consistently sought financial help from him over the years. According to that account, Rodriguez only raised allegations of misconduct after Perry stopped providing monetary assistance. Court documents reviewed by multiple outlets. By multiple outlets include alleged sex exchanges which Rodriguez asked Perry for money to cover dental work and separately thanked him for prior financial support. Perry's side has pointed to those messages as evidence that the lawsuit is driven by financial grievance rather than genuine harm. The case is ongoing and no trial date has been set. Story credited TMZ and shout out to Chronicle Speaks, which we are going to watch here in just a minute. So what do I think about all this? I knew that this thing wasn't over. I do think that ABC News interview with Lindsay Davis definitely brought to the mainstream. But of course, as you guys know, and I've said this before, you guys remember when Barbara Walters was alive, rest in peace to her. When you sat down with Barbara Walters, that was the end of the story, right? But now interviews are more like a marker in the totality of telling the story. So it's like Shannon Sharp does an interview, okay, that's a marker of where it is now. I do an interview, that's a marker of where it is now. Robin Roberts does an interview, that's a marker of where it is now. So no one interview is really the complete interview nowadays like it was back then. But also too, hello, we're in 2026 where interviews can drop at any time. Some people, now I will say this, most interviews are usually recorded. Some, they are bold and they will do a live interview. You know what I mean? So of course, like Club Shay Shay, he can't do a live interview. He does 2 to 3 hours live. Okay, so but doing a live interview versus doing a live show like this where I'm talking about multiple different destinations, that's a bit different because the format of this show is upbeat, it is bold, it is a bite to the show that, you know, live is suited better than trying to upload a video. So let's watch Chronicle Speaks here. Shout out to her, like, comment, share, and subscribe to her. Congratulations for landing on allandout.com.
Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will serve you the tea. You know what time it is. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
I love that intro.
So today we have a major update in the lawsuit involving filmmaker and media mogul Tyler Perry and actor/model Mario Rodriguez. If you remember, Rodriguez filed a $77 million lawsuit accusing Perry of SA and S battery and emotional distress. But now the legal battle is starting to take shape. It has been moved from state court to federal court, and Tyler Perry has officially responded to the lawsuit, and one of the companies involved is already trying to get itself removed from the case entirely. Tyler Perry said this man has a very profligate lifestyle. I said, baby, who wrote this, T.I.? The term was a little too rich for my blood, so I had to Google it. But let me give you the Chronicle Speaks definition. So he's basically saying that Mario was giving rich girl teas on a broke man's budget, living the upper echelon lifestyle, but didn't really have the money to do so. Rich girl budget, broke man's pockets. Tyler Perry is saying that this man tried to treat him like his personal piggy bank, begging for financial assistance for his car, apartment, medical services, and unpaid bills. And when Tyler stopped paying last year, that's when the lawsuit was filed. Now, Tyler Perry is denying the allegations in the complaint regarding alleged contact. However, he said if there was contact, the plaintiff consented to it. We have so much to talk about regarding this lawsuit and the answer, and we'll do that and so much more. But before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more.
There's a couple of people that I believe are legends. Chronicle Speaks is a legend. I don't care what anybody says. Her style of reporting, the way she is conversational, the way she carries herself, her, Millie Chun, Chit Chat with QT, there are plenty of others. But Chronicle Speaks is definitely a legend for sure.
Now let's get back into it. Okay, to catch you all up to speed, the lawsuit was initially filed in December 2025 in Los Angeles Superior Court. However, according to this complaint, the situation dates back to 2015 at an Equinox gym in Los Angeles. Rodriguez said that while he was working out, a trainer approached him and told him that Tyler Perry wanted to meet him and talk about acting opportunities. So Rodriguez said he gave the trainer his phone number, and later that same day, he allegedly received a phone call from Tyler Perry himself about auditioning for a role in the film Boo, A Medea's Halloween. Now, Rodriguez claims that he was so excited because at the time he was working as a model trying to transition into acting. Eventually, he auditioned and received a small role in the 2016 movie. But according to the lawsuit, that's when things allegedly started to change. After the movie, Rodriguez says that Tyler Perry used the promise of helping him build a Hollywood career to allegedly groom him. According to the lawsuit, Rodriguez claims that Perry used the possibility of acting roles as a way to make sexual advances towards him, touch him inappropriately, and essay him. The filing also describes what Rodriguez says was a pattern of behavior. He alleges that Perry would isolate him, ask detailed questions about his childhood trauma, and gradually escalate things from conversations to physical contact and explicit sexual propositions. Tyler even allegedly told him, "You have a lot of trauma in you, and believe it or not, we have a lot in common," requesting that Rodriguez stand up and give him a hug. "Come here, man. Let me hug you." Rodriguez felt like Tyler Perry was trying to reenact the famous scene between Matt Damon and Robin Williams from the acclaimed 1997 movie Good Will Hunting. The complaint goes on to say that Rodriguez did not want to offend Tyler Perry because he thought his acting career could be affected. Now, he states that between 2017 and 2019, he and Tyler Perry continued communicating and meeting at Tyler Perry's home in Los Angeles. And he states that some of those meetings, Perry actually made sexual comments and advances and offered him financial support if he could give in to those advances. He claims that Tyler Perry would try to give him massages and touch his chest, even touched his inner thigh right alongside his Johnson, telling him things like, you just need to relax and stop being so tense. Man, if you would just come, I would take care of you for the rest of your life and you wouldn't have to worry about anything. Then there was an alleged time, according to Rodriguez, that Tyler Perry invited him over. He went and bought some Don Julio. Once they got there, he started asking him questions.
Now, if you guys really need to catch up on the lawsuit, we did actually cover the entire lawsuit. We read every single page, okay? It is available on this channel for free, okay? I even link where I got the lawsuit, which I got the lawsuit from Document Team. Shout out to Document Teams. Great content. Great. Let's keep going.
Like giving fellatio to men? Do you like men to give fellatio to you? And he said he started feeling uncomfortable, so he goes to the kitchen. Tyler Perry follows him to the kitchen, comes up behind him, and starts unbuckling his pants, reach for his Johnson. This is after he's already told Tyler Perry, I don't like men, I like women. Tyler Perry allegedly pushed himself on Mr. Rodriguez, and Mr. Rodriguez said, I can't take it no more. I'm going home. Then he showed text where Tyler Perry was basically messaging him back to back, like, you okay? Okay, you don't want to answer? All right, asshole. I haven't heard from you. I ain't mad. Why? You never text unless something's going on. Rodriguez allegedly responds and says, oh, okay, bro, I know you're busy. Didn't want to bother you. Saying hello ain't a bad thing. Rodriguez says, I know you're on tour. Tyler says, whatever, my tour is over. I'm sorry, man. I thought something had happened, man. The alleged Tyler responds saying, a text saying, I know you're busy, just saying hi is what all my friends do. Good night. Fuck off. Mario responds, wow, okay. Yes, wow, okay. Nothing to say. That's it. I'm sorry. Question mark. Mario responds saying, look, it's a lot going on this month. My daddy's dying. My son's mom has cancer. I ain't even able to work out. What you want from me? Rodriguez claims that it was a point that Tyler actually felt like they were in a relationship, and they weren't. He states that because he never took Tyler Perry up on any of his offers, Tyler Perry did not give him the movie deals that he promised would more than likely be coming his way. Because of those allegations, Rodriguez filed his lawsuit accusing Perry of SA, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. So Tyler Perry responds with text allegedly from Alex Rodriguez, and it says, brother, haven't been feeling okay, confused and a little nauseous. I got blood work, think it's my teeth. I know it's none of your business. I don't know. What do I know? I promised you I would never ask you for anything, but if it is what I think it is, I don't think I could do it on my own because I barely pay my bills. Scared as fuck. I don't want to get sepsis like my dad and pass away. I don't even want to mention it because I don't want to make it real. Feel sick most days. Never told anyone this but my mom, and everybody is starting to notice my broke ass don't have insurance. I never lie to you, but I think that's what's wrong. My dentist is supposed to take care of it in Beverly Hills, but he's in prison for fraud. I've always been healthy,
now,
but lately I've been waking up confused and dizzy and a bunch of stuff. I just can't go to the doctor because I can't even afford it. I don't want anything. I just want to be okay. Scared, brother. And then the next set of text he has a laughing emoji and says, just know that I love you and thank you for everything. I appreciate you to the moon. You got my Mexican ass out of a lot of bad places, and I just want to tell you thank you. I can't buy you anything, but I want to tell you that your boy right here appreciates you more than anything. Straight from my heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you, man. Anyways, enjoy your time, and I hope to see you again soon. Tyler Perry responded and said, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Yep, you've been through it. I'm glad you're doing well. You don't have to buy me a thing or pay me a thing. I'm just glad you're good. And then Mario allegedly responds and said, I'm still going through it, but you know me, man. I'm a survivor just like you are. And I'm glad that you're my friend. And I love you, bro. Respectfully.
Tyler Perry knows what he did, man. He knows what he did. And the text messages that he released the other day, they prove that Perry was sending me money after Medea. The thing that you guys got to ask yourself is why? The evidence that's going to come out is going to shock you guys.
So Tyler Perry recently answered the complaint, and he says plaintiff's complaint is a $77 million money grab. Plaintiff fabricates the story based on a decade's worth of falsehoods, misrepresentations, and outlandish claims that have no basis in fact or law and no merit. Plaintiff is manipulating the judicial system in a last-ditch effort to shake down Perry to further fund his profligate lifestyle after years of seeking out Perry for money. After being cast in a very minor role in a single Perry film a decade ago, plaintiff repeatedly turned to Perry as his personal piggy bank, begging for financial assistance for his car, apartment, medical services, and unpaid bills. All the while, plaintiff would press for invites to spend time with Perry at his home, on trips, events, and fancy dinners. Desperate for money, Rodriguez reportedly preyed on Perry's generosity with the feigned friendship until Perry finally stopped giving in to plaintiff's exploitations in 2025. When plaintiff's repeated requests for more financial assistance were met with silence, angry at the loss of his golden goose, plaintiff spun a false tale that the two had a non-consensual relationship, twisting the true reason for the payments to ignite a media firestorm, all to fuel his final money grab and thrust him into the spotlight. Then they began to talk about Lionsgate, and Lionsgate is like, you know what? How did I get into it? See, I ain't even do nothing. Lionsgate wants nothing to do with this lawsuit. They never hired him, they never fired him, and they have absolutely no clue what went on inside Tyler Perry's home. Tyler Perry vehemently denies plaintiff's misrepresentations and distortions of fact and sets forth a general denial and affirmative defense to the meritless allegations in the complaint below. Now, Tyler Perry and his lawyers have listed a long series of affirmative defenses, which are legal arguments explaining why the case should fall, even if certain facts were assumed to be true. Some of these defenses are the failure to state a valid legal claim, a lack of injury or damages, consent, failure to mitigate damages, delay in filing the lawsuit, and the claim that the alleged conduct was not legally outrageous enough to support emotional distress claim. Now, one part that stuck out to me is the fifth one, and it says, while denying the allegations in the complaint regarding alleged contact, the complaint in each cause of action alleged therein is barred in whole or in part because plaintiff consented to any contact by Perry. Basically, what the attorneys are doing is covering their own ass. They're saying, look, none of this happened. None of it's true. None of it.
None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up.
But even if he's able to show any type of claims that it did happen, they're saying that everything was consensual. So they're covering their ass before it gets to that point. The next part that got me was the unclean hands, number 13. It says plaintiff's claims are barred in whole or in part by the equitable doctrine of unclean hands. So in law, the unclean hands doctrine means someone cannot ask a court for fairness or compensation if themselves acted unfairly, dishonestly, or in bad faith in connection with the same situation. So basically, Tyler is saying you repeatedly asked for financial assistance, you maintain a friendly relationship for years, continue contacting him for money and opportunities, and only filed a lawsuit after the support allegedly stopped. Tyler Perry and his team are asking, why in the world were you still coming around if I did all of these things to you? Why were you just asking me for money in 2025? If I've done all of these things to you in 2017, 2018, and 2019. And Mario is saying, let's go ahead and take it to trial. And I got something that's going to blow your minds and have you thinking a whole different way about one of your favorites. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything now going on with Tyler Perry and his response? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes.
Well, what do I think? First of all, shout out to Chronicle Speaks as always. Love her. You know, like I said, I see where Tyler's coming from, right? Because my thing is, if you keep texting me, right, then obviously me and you are cool. But also, too, just because your texting doesn't mean that that person has to treat you with the utmost respect. Sometimes you're able to compartmentalize things and be able to move on. But I see both sides, but child, that lawsuit was never going to go away, child, at all. So let's keep going on here. We got more. Sorry. Brayley's virtual tour live coming up right from this space right here, right now. It's 11:45 in the morning. Sun is out. I'm in bed, you in bed, or wherever you are. So please forgive me. This is a live real-time show, okay? So Moving on to Black Enterprise Magazine, blackenterprise.com. Now, this story, if you're in Atlanta, pay attention to this destination that we're about to talk about right here. Here we go. A hub for the unhoused open to Metro Atlanta. County officials said the center aims to address gaps in services. DeKalb County officials opened a new day center to provide residents experiencing homelessness with access to meals, mental health support, employment assistance, and housing services, Decatur-ish reports. The South DeKalb County Day Center facility, located in New Life Church in Decatur, is designed to serve as a central access point for people seeking help with immediate needs and long-term housing solutions. County leaders said the center will offer case management, behavioral health referrals, and connections to job training and permanent housing programs. It is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday through Saturday and offers breakfast and lunch. First of all, that is absolutely incredible. I do wish Job Corps was still around. For those of you who don't know what Job Corps is, it was a government-funded program where people could get, skills in terms of being an HVAC technician. I believe you can learn about technology there, IT. It was like a vocational school almost, and also too they provided housing. There was a building in Little Rock, Arkansas. I think it's still there. It's close to Southwest Little Rock. It's like a huge building, but that was a Job Corps building, and it is just there, empty and dormant and everything in between. And then there's a place called Acti in Hot Springs, Arkansas, that you live there and you learn your skill set, everything at Hot Springs. So these schools are very important, and I'm glad that they are trying in Atlanta to do the right thing. So amazing stuff here. The opening comes 3 months after the DeKalb County Board of Commissioners unanimously approved nearly $930,000 come on in funding for the initiative. The allocation covers leasing costs, staffing, food services, security, and other operational expenses. County officials said the center aims to address gaps in daytime services for people experiencing homelessness by offering support in a single location. This is amazing, and this is what they're. This is what they offer here. So they offer meals and refreshments, shower access, hygiene kits and personal items, phone charging stations, computer business center, case management, housing resources, workforce development, employment support, benefits assistance, behavioral health referrals, transportation assistance when available, and community resource referrals. So congratulations. Like I said, this is amazing. Of course, you can ride the MARTA train and bus right there, and then Route 15 connects to the Decatur Station neighborhood to go in Panthersville and South DeKalb County there, which is amazing. Like I said, according to the county community development department, staff members will assess each person's needs and connect them with resources including mental health care, workforce development programs, and housing navigation services. The key focus here, though, is you got individuals who are in crisis, give them stabilization and transform them to a better life. DeKalb County Community Development Director Alan Mitchell told WSB Radio, "No one has done this before in the metro area." County leaders accelerated plans for the project following increased public concern over homelessness in Decatur and the limited availability of dedicated daytime resources. This new center strengthens our ability to meet residents where they are, provide critical support services, and create opportunities for long-term success. It represents another step forward in our efforts to build a more responsive and coordinated system of care throughout DeKalb County. DeKalb County CEO Lorraine Cochran Johnson said. Officials said the center is intended to provide a consistent entry point for residents seeking assistance while helping them connect with stable housing and other essential services. Like I said, congratulations. I think that this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Of course, if you guys need the link to any other destinations that we talk about here on the show, they are in my description box below. like I said, please, for the love of God, if you know anybody that is in Atlanta and they need a place to fall, they just need to connect to know that they're not alone. I'm gonna drop the link now in the live chat. Like I said, information is power. It really is. Information is power. So definitely want to do anything that I can within my power to be able to showcase what we can be. And here is the website. This is the best of us. Wow, black person and white person working together. Wow, shocking. This is the best of us right here. So truly, it's and like I said too, you never know when it could be you. You never know when it could be you. You never know what could be you. Not everybody has parents. Not everybody has family members or extended family who can be there for them. And you never know when you're going to need that haircut. You never know when you're going to need clothes. You never know when you're going to need food, right? And I think people don't understand that trying to have the minimum wage raise is not really for us to be rich. It is for people to feel like they can have something stable in life, right? Because if my home is okay, then my mental's okay. If my mental is okay and my house is okay, then I'm able to be my best self in the world. So it's really more psychological than anything else. But I just want to say that I thought that was a beautiful thing. So this is the website right here, the website that's on your screen. This is the website right here, NLCA or NICA/ATL.org. So right there, if you know anybody in Atlanta that needs some support, that needs some help, that just needs to know that they are not alone, there is a brand new center called the South DeKalb Day Center Facility, located at New Life Church in Decatur, Georgia. Okay, so just want to mention that this morning. So, all right, y'all, we got more Branding This Work Control Live coming up right from the space right here and right now from Deadline.com. Now, when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, all right then. Now, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who do not know who Dr. McStuffins is, that is one of the biggest cartoons ever to come to Disney Junior. Although Playhouse Disney was where it was at, okay, Playhouse Disney outbeats Disney Junior, but listen, kids still deserve a platform, okay? But check this out from Deadline.com. Dr. McStuffins, producer of Brown Bag Films, launches Bad Pencil animation banner for adult-focused projects. See, Disney? Adult-focused projects. Adult-focused projects. Adult-focused projects, okay? All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Hang on, y'all, the laptop is active up. Good Lord Jesus Christ. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm going to exit page. Don't worry. All right, give me one moment, y'all. Give me one moment till here. There we go. Okay. Like I said, Doc McStuffins, producer Brownback Films, launches Bad Pencil animation banner for adult-focused projects. Here we go. This is an exclusive from Deadline.com. Here we go. Exclusive Brownback Films has launched Bad Pencil Animation, a new label that will make animated shows for grown-ups. Okay? Brownback is the Emmy-winning producer of Doc McStuffins and Bing, among scores of animated shows for younger viewers. With Bad Pencil, it now also has an eye on older audiences with comedy, horror, drama, action projects. Bad Pencil Animation's official debut at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival The new ban will focus on service work, meaning it will bring to life, it will bring animation to life on overskewing projects from third-party studios. Okay, we get from third-party studios, producers and creators, or production companies, producers and creators. There we go. Let's keep going on here. Creative leadership, rather, for Bad Pencil Animation will come from Brownback Films executive director Santan Shrivai, whose experience includes work on the Oscar-nominated Breadwinner, the animated horror anthology Red Iron Road. He will report to Dogal O'Connell. Sorry if I butchered that, brother. The co-founder and group creative director of Brownback Films, Nicole Gibbs, vice president studio strategy at Brownback Films, will lead the sales effort for the new entity. Bad Pencil Animation is about creating space for a different kind of storytelling within Brownback Films, says Shavai. There's an incredible opportunity right now to push into new creative territory, stories that can be darker, more offbeat, and more tonally diverse while building on the same level of craft and quality the studio is known for. Caitlin Friedman, Executive Vice President, Global Productions for Brownback Films and current Scholastic Entertainment, will lead the strategic direction for the label. She said, with Bad Pencil Animation, we are deliberately widening the lens, creating a home for projects that speak to older audiences, new partners, and platforms across our studios. We have incredible depth of artistic technical talent with experience spanning a broad range of styles and genres. This initiative allows us to more fully leverage that capability in support of clients in this growing animation market. The team is on the ground at Ansari this week as the Animation Fest kicks off. Now, this is going to relate to our next destination, but before that, congratulations, first of all, for being so coherent to recognize, okay, listen, we got Dr. McStuffins, we got Bing, we got these young kids. What about the grown kids, right? And I think about Adult Swim from Cartoon Network, right? And all the adult cartoons that are within that program. Right? I think about Toonami, right? I think about Crunchyroll. And that these platforms really do need support, because as you get older, sometimes life can life the mess out of you, right? And you deserve a place to fall. So congratulations. I mean, sincerely, and I did not know who produced, Dr. McStuffins, my mom, she is, she's very keenly aware of what is going on in the world of, kid shows. Of course, my mom, she is a mom just like me. You're moms, and whenever you hang out with other sister friends who have kids and stuff like that, you hear about different shows. And Dr. McStuffins, everybody pretty much knows who Dr. McStuffins is. But this is a monster image from Bad Pencil. Now, we don't know what show this is, but when I saw this, I'm like, this is coming from the people that did Dr. McStuffins. I'm like, all right, then, I'm not mad at it. So, with that being said, let's roll on, because this destination is definitely going to emphasize my point here. From Black Enterprise Magazine, from blackenterprise.com, once again, here we go. The Obamas. Here they are, everybody. Yes, indeed. And by the way, shout out to everybody who wore a tan suit at the grand opening. That was so damn good. He's like, hey, y'all like my tan suit? It was inspired by a friend of mine who wore a tan suit. Obama said, you look good. You look good. I listen, I'm Obama, and I like that tan suit. That's a very good tan suit. Is it nice that we can have a former president that we actually like? Man. I promise you, if it was a third term, everybody would be voting for Obama right there now. I promise you that. Obama's higher ground production company, Lance Disney deal, following Netflix exit. Barack and Michelle Obama's production company is entering a new chapter with Disney, launching an original animated fantasy series. Barack and Michelle Obama's media production company, Higher Ground, embarks on its next major venture after ending its 8-year first look deal with Netflix earlier this year. The company has partnered with Disney to develop Journey, an original animated fantasy series produced in collaboration with Disney Kids and Family, formerly known as Disney Branded Television, created and executive produced by Matt Munn, whose previous credits include Ice Age Collision Course and Spies in Disguise. Journey follows a young heroine who ventures into forbidden lands in search of answers surrounding her father's disappearance while discovering powerful magic within herself. Journey is an epic adventure anchored by a remarkable young heroine whose courage inspires those around her, says A.O. Davis, president of Disney Kids and Family, in a press release according to The Independent. Davis added that the series explores resilience, self-discovery, and the power of believing in something bigger than yourself. Jesse Dorosky, who serves as Higher Ground's head of television, said the company sees the project as a continuation of its mission to create meaningful content for families. Combining adventure, imagination, and music, Journey is a true original that takes bold swings, Dorosky said. We are proud to partner with Disney on this fantastical series and to build on Higher Ground's history of delivering fun and meaningful stories for kids and families. Founded in 2018 by former president and first lady, Higher Ground has become one of the most successful production companies launched by public figures. Its projects include the Oscar and Emmy-winning documentary American Factory, Oscar-nominated films Rusted and American Symphony, and family-focused programs such as Ada Twist Scientist. The Disney deal comes just months after the Obamas announced in April that Higher Ground will become an independent production company, allowing it to work with multiple studios and distributors rather than being tied to a single platform. Nevertheless, Journey signals that the Obamas remain committed to using storytelling to inspire young generations while expanding their footprint across the entertainment industry. Now, first of all, I think that Hulu has a great opportunity to be the streaming platform for adults, right? And if you really think about it, you think about the Onyx Collective, which is a label at Disney for Black and minority content, right? Imagine if the Obamas, right, got a deal with Disney overall. Like, just, you can work with other companies, but you bring your projects here first, and we like them, yes, we'll put them in, but if not, you can work with other companies. Imagine if the Obamas and Hulu did a partnership where Higher Ground produces scripted, unscripted content, animation, live events, all types of stuff, and that goes exclusively on Hulu. And then imagine Bad Pencil Animation putting animation series on Hulu. Disney needs a adult platform, because I promise you what they are doing with Disney Plus, it is, I cannot tell you how many words I can say dumb that is, because they are killing off the Disney bundle. Disney Plus is for kids and family content. You have Disney, you have Pixar, you have Marvel, you have Star Wars, and then you have National Geographic, right? Then Hulu is your adult platform, and then ESPN Sports. That bundle sells well. So you killing off Hulu to be one Disney, Josh, tomorrow, you are not the smartest person in the world. You're just not, bro. You're just not. And not to mention too, here's the thing, right? Like I said before, my dad, who shout out to my bio dads. Well, I got two dads, love them both very much. But my dad, I asked him, could Brainley's virtual tour be on Disney Plus? He's like, no. I'm like, why? Because it's an adult show. You talk about very adult things. And then I asked, could it be on Hulu? He was like, yes. I'm like, why? Because it's an adult show. So you doing this, you're going to alienate content creators and artists that there's no place for adult content to be at. Just keeping it up. But hey, y'all are the smart company that took America's #1 morning show, Good Morning America, from Times Square and put them in the basement of a glorified building named after oneself, the Robert A. Iger building.
Hey, Good Morning America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too. I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
All that energy is now shrunken down into a basement. That is asinine, that is classless, and that is disrespectful behavior. Just know that, Joshua. You got D23 coming up. And personally, I don't think y'all have enough sauce for a D23. I don't think so. Because like I said, at this point with the parks, the parks are not of this energy. Roll it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Y'all ain't got nothing happening that big. You got Tropical Americas? Okay. You do realize that people love dinosaur more than what you guys got going now. I know the Encanto ride is going to be amazing. Shout out to the broken down, animatronics in Tion's Bayou Adventure. Indiana Jones. Wow, you got Indiana Jones at Hollywood Studios, and they're going to bring Indiana Jones to Animal Kingdom. Really? So because you believe snakes are animals, which they are, that makes him in the Animal Kingdom. Then you're building, Piston Peak, which nobody asked for. You took out one of the most foundational things of Disney World. Then you're building Monstropolis, which nobody asked for, by the way. And you're doing a roller coaster. Okay. See, Disney's problem is, and we talked about this on the Disney live stream that I did with BFP Imagineering last Friday night. Did a great job of this nostalgia problem that they have. They will utilize your nostalgia, but won't give a damn about keeping nostalgia. They'll utilize your nostalgia, but they won't give a damn about keeping nostalgia. They'll utilize your damn nostalgia, but they won't give a damn about keeping nostalgia. And Josh tomorrow is just destroying Disney. He doesn't care about history. I'm saying it. Josh ain't gonna do nothing to me. Josh tomorrow does not care about the fans. He does not care about history. He does not care about giving something that is worth something. He doesn't. The executives don't either. Not sorry. They got a lot of work to do at Disney. What myself, Florentin, and Phil have done with BFP Imagineering, they are now trying to do what this Adobe Firefly vanity partnership. It's a vanity partnership. They are not going to take anything that they've done with Adobe Firefly and put it in the parks. They're not going to do that. They're not. It is construction world right now. You can't ride anything. I'm being facetious. Of course you can ride things, but the energy of Disney World is not there. And Disneyland, child, they're trying to figure out what to do with Disneyland. They don't even have an entertainment district. But yet the international parks are getting all the attention. Moving on. So let's talk about this from Variety.com, the TV Critics Association. Now, TV Critics Association is a very, 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 very huge deal. You probably guys know them for their press tours that they used to always have. And by the way, they also used to be at NAPTI and also Real Screen. Those conferences will no longer be around, which I already did live on that and talked about how those two critical keys are keys that unlock a lot of media, because that's where you find out all the production companies that are in business. That's where you find out, the networks that are already taking content, networks that are, they're not taking in content, but they're willing to hear it. And then, networks are like, we're taking a break. But of course, any company that's at NAPTI or at Real Screen is not really there to take a break. They're just showing up so that way they won't be fined. Good Lord Jesus, give me a moment, y'all. Move. Stop sharing. Come on, good time today for a show. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, everybody, from Variety.com. The TCA Awards must bring back in-person ceremony to ensure its legacy. Award circuit con with no more semi-annual press tours. The TCA Awards are a crucial calling card for the Television Critics Association. The Television Critics Association last week announced nominations for this year's TCA Awards. And I love that the category is so simple to the point. We are choosing the outstanding individual treatment in drama Noah Wild versus Ray Seahorn, and comedy The Harrison Ford Gene Smart Smackdown by Dreams, in addition to the best new show overall program of the year. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert beat out its scripted rivals. Could happen. It's a nice antidote to the Emmys and other TV award shows. Too bad an actual TCA award ceremony doesn't exist at the moment. Like many events, the TCA awards went press release only during the pandemic, and then 2023, due to the Hollywood strikes, finally the awards returned to an in-person event during the organization's 2024 summer press tour, just in time for its 40th edition. It was a dynamic evening with the producers and stars of Fox's Shogun and HBO Max's Hacks and Netflix's Baby Reindeer among those in attendance. Because they weren't televised, TCA Awards are always a fun, pressure-free night for folks behind some of the biggest TV shows and getting recognition from the country's most influential critics and reporters meant something extra special. The TCA Awards traditionally took place during the summer press tour, but the 2024 edition was also sadly what appears to have been the final one after 4 decades for the group. Last year, with networks and streamers dropping their participation in the press tour and members outside Los Angeles find it increasingly tough to find funds to travel here for several weeks, the event was scrapped. What happens in 2026? I phoned TCA President Andrew Dorhart, who told me like last year awards will be announced via social media. Pre-recorded videos TCA members will present the awards to the honorees. Our number one idea is to make sure that the TCA awards are seen by a much broader audience, to make sure that people know about the shows that we are highlighting, says Dorhart, who also runs the indispensable Reality Blurred website. So that's it. Will TCA Awards will be in person again without a press tour as an anchor. it's financially difficult. Unlike many other award shows, TCA doesn't charge submission fees, which is how most of these small organizations are still able to put on a show. And as of now, TCA doesn't want to appear compromised by accepting the sponsorship from the very networks and streamers. It is supposed to be impartial judging. And yet, if the TV Critics Association is survive long term without any more press tours, I think it's crucial that the TCA Awards return to in-person event and come back soon. To Don Hart's TCA's credits, he says they are open to suggestions that have quite a few. First off, the awards should take place during the Emmy Phase 1 time frame to take advantage of the campaign and available talent occurring from those months. I also suggest TCA ask advice from two nonprofits that manage to pull off classic events are the best TV with Peabody and Humanitas. Meanwhile, several TV festivals and groups could benefit from underwriting a TCA award ceremony, have the infrastructure to recruit sponsorship partners beyond those in the entertainment biz. How about partnership between a partnership with the Hollywood Radio and TV Society, aka the HRTS, run by former journalist and my one-time variety colleague Melissa Journo, or maybe alliances with the ATX TV Festival, which has already started partnering with TCA, Series Fest, and yes, even the Paley Center. The TCA Awards taking place during Paley Fest will be a win-win, giving Paley a marquee awards event to pair with its nightly show panels and TCA visible financially platform HRTS as a legacy of lunches and galas, and maybe a TCA Awards will fit right in. I truly hope we can bring the TCA Awards back as an in-person event and give the TCA a new annual tradition to keep its foundation strong. I'm all about TCA experimenting, trying new things, having conversations, partner with people. Gerhardt tells me we're not locked into any one mode doing things, and for me, that's really exciting. And you know what? Shout out to the author of this. That's true. I haven't really heard anything about the TV Critics Association awards in quite a while. Shout out to Michael Schneider for that. And I do think that at the beginning of the day, for these TV critics and the journalists, right, to be able to have their say, and I know we can't stand critics, right? But also, too, critics are needed, because without critics, how would you know what's good? How would you know what's bad? Now, what a critic believes is good versus what audience believes is good are two completely different parallels. But when you have an association that's been around for over 40 years not be on the ground like this, it is very, very, very bad. And I know that they can't really be like, they can't really like partner with ABC or NBC, all that stuff. But the Critics' Choice Awards, you know, they're on the CW, even though CW really doesn't have that much play. But and my God, they need a network makeover, my Lord Jesus. I've already said to y'all, capture the Win Network, dare to defy what can be on television. That should be their network, but they're not going to be that smart to do that. But with that being said, I do think that TCA Awards do need to be in person, and at least the president is open to ideas. So there is that there. I want to bring that to y'all. Now, our final destination is a film called Color Book, right? And it is a film. Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to pause it here. Y'all know how. There we go. There we go. So this film is a film about fatherhood and the disability community. It is now streaming on Netflix, right? So Color Book began streaming on the platform this weekend, bringing its moving story to audiences worldwide after generating buzz on the film festival circuit. Directed by David Fortune, the film stars Will Collett, Jeremiah Daniels, Terry Vaughn, and Brandy Evans from P-Valley, which we're still waiting for. P-Valley, by the way, stars. The film follows Lucky, a devoted father navigating life after the loss of his wife while raising his son Mason, a child with Down syndrome, as the pair embark on a journey across Atlanta. Tim makes his first professional baseball game. They encounter a series of obstacles that ultimately strengthen their bond and challenge them to preserve their grief. Actress naturi, for real, her husband, to Lewis, served as executive producers on the project through their company Take Two Entertainment. Color Book is described as a beautiful story about fatherhood, family resilience, and the disability community. The pair also encouraged supporters to stream the movie during its opening weekend, knowing that Project Few's first days on Netflix can play a significant role in its overall success. Following a successful festival run that included a premiere tribeca, Coloring Book is now available for viewers everywhere, offering emotional look at family, love, and perseverance through the eyes of a father and son. Will you be adding Color Book to your Netflix watch list? Absolutely. I don't have Netflix, but any way that I can support this type of project, I definitely will. So let's watch the trailer. Here we go.
Dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
I love it. Should we put more colors?
We love you.
We love you.
We thank you.
We thank you.
And we honor you. Amen.
Amen.
It's the last couple games of the season. You don't love Mace want to slide through, I can sneak y'all in.
I want you to hurt your game.
That game?
We're going to the game. We're going to Yes.
How you holding, man? I'm good.
You just want to make sure we get him back to his parents.
I am his parents.
It's your boy. You can just let me do this one thing. That's all I'm asking.
I want more Wolfie.
Can you make me a promise?
Yes.
You're gonna hold my hand. We're gonna keep running. We're gonna keep running. We're gonna keep running. We're gonna keep running, okay? We're not gonna look back.
We're not looking back.
We're not looking back. It's just gonna be me and you. You good with that?
Woo! Now, see, for everybody asking for positive black story, y'all better watch this shit. Because all people, we don't want no slavery stories. We don't want this. We don't want, well, watch this. Because y'all will be just like the damn Mellamans. Well, we want a positive TV show. We want this. We want that. Horror Hosts of Houston came out. Nobody else from that group watched it. Don't complain about something, but then don't support a solution. Damn. Child, that is all I got for y'all. Okay. Now, listen. I drink my water, mind my black-owned business, and go on to it. But y'all know when Horror Hosts of Houston came out, some of y'all did not watch that. You know, y'all were asking for something positive, okay? Breaking news right now as we are live on tour. You never know what's going to happen when we're live on tour. This just came out 12 minutes ago. Clive Davis, legendary Grammy-winning record producer and music executive, passes away at 94 years old. Two more times here. Clive Davis, legendary Grammy-winning record producer and music executive, passes away at 94 years old. Clive Davis, legendary Grammy-winning record producer and music executive, passes away at the age of 94 years old. My God, this just came out literally 12 minutes ago right there. Known for shaping the careers of some of the biggest names in music, Davis built a decades-long legacy as one of the industry's most influential figures, working with artists like Whitney Houston, Diddy, and Aretha Franklin. Over the course of his career, he earned multiple Grammy Awards, was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a non-performer. His death comes just a few weeks after a health scare when he was hospitalized in New York City for an upper respiratory infection. At the time, a spokesperson said he was in good spirits and recovering at home. Davis remained active in the industry well onto his later years, continuing championing talent while maintaining his status as a powerhouse behind the scenes. He is survived by 3 sons and a daughter. Alexa, play It's Not Right, But It's Okay by Whitney Houston. Yes, indeed. Leave him where he is and throw a party in the next room like he did Whitney. His documentary is going to be explosive as hell. I'm not going to read that. That's rest in peace, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Queen Aretha Franklin, as well as Hyman. Man, he was a part of many childhoods. Made a lot of dreams come true, and no one is perfect. It's going to be interesting to see how they deal with his passing at the Grammys. As you guys know, Clive Davis would do the Grammys party every year, but now, Clive will not be there. I believe the Grammys will be moving to ABC in 2028, if I'm not mistaken. Grammys moving to ABC in 2028. Grammys moving to ABC. 2027, my bad. So a year earlier. So literally next year will be the first time that the Grammys are on ABC. And it will be the first time in a long time that Clive Davis will not be there for the Grammys party. So rest in peace to Clive Davis, everybody. 12 minutes ago, it just came out from the one, the only Jasmine brand that Clive Davis has died at the age of 94 years old. I always say with our show, you truly never know what is going to happen on this show. The positive news story of the day just kind of came out of the fact of, I don't really pick the story before the show because I want to be in real time. And I don't know how much more real time you can get than that. So one love, much love, all love. I feel the love is in the right back to you. I'll see you guys back here at night, 6 o'clock for Real Housewives of Atlanta, child. So much to talk about. All right. Love y'all. Bye. Rest in peace to Clive Davis, everybody.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life. Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
Wedgies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon. Shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon. Shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon. Shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon. Shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.